everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is, just like you see in the title, a natural beat face, no shadow, real cute but real natural everyday look. Let's just get right into it. So I already have my eyebrows done, as you can see. Go to that last video, check out how I did this because it's there. And these aren't strips, these are actually the baby lashes that I sell on dayspalette.com, and I turn them into individuals. I can do a tutorial on that later in life, but yeah, I basically just like cut them into like individuals and then did them as individuals. So eyebrows and lashes already done, so we're gonna get right into this beat face. Okay, so I use Girl Pro Conceal. And this is, like I said in the last video, this is one of my favorite concealers. And I just put it on my eyelids just because I feel like it makes the makeup look seamless when you're doing a natural, no eyeshadow face. So I just dab some on my eyelids and then just kind of blend it with the brush. This is like a flat head brush. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then I just blend it into the lid. So now all the concealer, it won't be just bare skin and then a beat face. Everything will kind of blend together. So being that this is a no shadow look, I'm not going to do any eyeshadow, but I am going to put some eyeliner for dramatics, because since it is a natural face with nothing, you want some type of dramatics. So I'm going to put a little eyeliner on there. I use NYX Epic Liner in black. And the way I do my liner, I start at the back corner of my eye and do a straight line back. And then these lashes are kind of old, so they're curling up because my lashes are growing, and that's so annoying. And I'm going to connect here and then fill in from there. And then just go across the actual lash line and draw. And of course do the same with the other eye. Now sometimes, okay, so boom. Example of mistakes. This is longer than this. So I made this one kind of longer so it'll be kind of even, and that's that on the eyeliner and the extra. So, and I'm gonna prime my face. I use Maybelline Master Prime 400. This like eliminates the pores, so you look amazing when you sit that foundation on. So I'm just gonna take, and I do use my hands for my face. Once again, when I'm doing makeup. Of course, I don't use my hands for some sanitary. Although I keep my hands clean. So I'm just rubbing this on my face. And this, the primer's job is to minimize the pores, so once you put your foundation on, it looks poreless and matte and just flawless, as you will see. So once I get that all rubbed in, y'all, this foundation, this is the best foundation ever in my opinion. I love this foundation. This is Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in shade 335. And it's Classic Tan. That's my shade. And so with the foundation, I'm just going in with it, and I'm going to just sit it everywhere and then blend it out. Usually I apply the foundation with a brush, but I feel like that's definitely quicker, but I feel like I get a better idea of how much foundation I need when I have my finger and just kind of rub around and dab and try to slightly blend with my finger, just for a more precise application. I'm all about precision, even with stuff like this, with foundation, which a lot of people find strange, but it's a problem when you have OCD. So when I see that I have probably enough coverage for now, I blend with my beauty blender. babies are lifesavers. And I'm blending out. And I'm just slightly tapping my face, blending and pressing the foundation into my skin. I also like to add that when you're blending out your foundation, you want to be sure that you're blending into your neck so you don't have a harsh foundation line right here. So you want to blend down into your neck so that everything looks seamless as possible. So now I'm about to go back in with my concealer. And I'm going to place it under my eyes, bridge of my nose, forehead, slightly on the upper lip area, and my chin. And when you're doing it under your eyes, you want to put it in a upside down triangle shape, and this will help define the cheekbones where you're going to place your contour and your highlight a little later. So you want to do it in a upside down triangle shape. Y'all see that? A mess. And it doesn't have to be a perfect upside down triangle, just the shape of it, at least a little bit. I like to let my concealer sit and kind of dry a little bit, because once I blend it out, it's better coverage when it's kind of sat there a little while. So while that's sitting there and drying, well, not all the way dry, but slightly drying, I go ahead and place my contour. I use the Loreal foundation stick in shade Chestnut. This is what it looks like. And you always want to go about 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation for the concealer, and then 1 to 2 shades darker for your contour. And I'm just gonna place that right on my cheekbone and kind of take it up slightly. Same on this side. It's fine if it looks messy, because once you blend it out, it's gonna look amazing. On the top of my forehead, rid of the nose, and then under cheekbones. Boom, that's there. So concealer is still kind of setting in, getting right. So I'm going to blend all of this out, all the concealer out. The brushes I use are from Coastal Scents. This is brush number 6. It's kind of thick and flat a little bit. And using this, I'm going to blend out the concealer across my entire face. Once your contour is pretty much blended for the most part, it's okay to leave some not blended all the way through. But as you can see, contour is really, really important because it gives the face shape. Once everything's blended out, you see those contour lines and it's like boom, shape. Once that's pretty much blended out, you're gonna get a beauty blender. That's what I prefer to use. And blend out your concealer by slightly tapping it. Don't just be wiping. Tap that thing. Now once I get to the nose, I use a smaller flat brush to blend out the concealer on my nose, just because I want it to be defined. So I want to take it and kind of tap the concealer into my skin on my nose, but not going too far into the contour lines so that it doesn't mess that up. So once that's complete, I'm going to go back and kind of just fill in. That's why I said kind of not blend it all the way through, because you want to blend it even more once the concealer is set and blended out, so that you can make sure that everything is contoured the way you want it to be. Now this is the fun part for a lot of people. Sacha Buttercup is the best setting powder, in my opinion. I love Sacha. What I do is I get my beauty blender, and another one, I have about 5 beauty blenders that I use on and off. And then I use my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. And so I slightly spray the beauty blender. Get it all nice and dewy. And then I take my setting powder and I tap, I tap a little bit to where it's on the beauty blender, and then press it into my skin, under the eyes. Press it into the skin, press it, yes, press. Yeah, press it into the skin. I'll see that pressed in there. I'm gonna take a little bit more, not much, and then not press as hard, but make sure that I'm still tapping it into it. Technique is key when you're doing your makeup. You shouldn't really be wiping things or sliding things across your face. It's really all in the tap, all in the wrist, the flick of it. Yeah, so I wanna do the same with under this eye, the bridge of the nose, same places that you put your concealer, chin, forehead, those areas. Now I'm sure you're probably like, Deja, you just told me not to wipe, but you wiped under your cheekbone. I did, because that's a faster application and that's to better define this area. So that's probably the only time I wipe. I don't want y'all to think I'm a hypocrite. So while this is setting, now I'm going to go up under my eyes and do the black liner and my mascara. I use Covergirl Perfect Point Plus in black. And it is a pencil. So I just take it and just color on my bottom lash line and give it that dramatic effect. Because like I said before, you want to be sure that you do as much dramatics as you can, being that you have no color on your lids whatsoever. So with the blacks, you're gonna go all off, all the way. With the liners, all of that, and yeah. And I like to connect my bottom with my top, like so. And that gives it a dramatic, y'all see the difference? Dramatics, not so dramatic. Do the same with this eye. My eyes tend to water, hate it. So just look up and kind of fan. Hopefully they don't start running. I think I'm good. And I take my Maybelline Colossal Mascara and apply it to my bottom lashes. Now, if you are, you know, a bottom lash individual girl, go off, sis. I haven't reached that potential yet. That's a lot. But dramatics are needed for these looks to be like, whoa, girl, your face is real ruby. But I just add a little mascara. The bottom individuals, I haven't got there yet. Soon, maybe. So I just apply my mascara to the bottom lash and make that thing pop, honey. Boom, 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 boom. I want to take my number 3 brush from Coastal Scents. It's lighting. And I'm going to brush out all of the excess setting powder. Now I'm going to go in with my blush and my contour palette. I use the e.l.f. blush palette. I had to look at the pack and see what it was called. It has 4 blush shades inside of it. And I use this one. I'm gonna get I use this. This isn't Coastal Scents. This is actually, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Bestop, I'm not sure. But this is one of their brushes. I actually have a few of these brushes as well. And then I just place the blush on top of that contour on that cheekbone. Y'all see that color coming in? Yep, and then you're gonna go on the other side. And then I use the Fit Me Contour Palette 360, the powder. And it's also matte poreless, as well as my foundation. I don't know if I showed you guys what it looks like. This is so I'm just gonna place that where I placed my contour, just to kind of bring it out some more, bring that extra oomph to the shape of this face. Place it right there under that cheekbone, this forehead, whoop. Forehead, down under here. And then I also do my nose, but of course I have to use a smaller brush to apply that, because this right here, it's not gonna fit. So I use a smaller brush. I have tons of brushes. I'm gonna try to look and see where I got these brushes from. I don't even know where exactly. I have a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this and kind of define that contour, make that nose pop even more. Before I do my highlight, I like to spray and set my face first, and I'm using the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. So I'm going to just spray, spray, spray. Set, honey, set. Set. So now I'm using the Milani Strobe Light Highlight and 02 Dayglow. This is a Coastal Scents brush in number 5. And so I place my highlight. I don't place it all the way on my nose, like on the bridge. I place it at the bottom of the nose. Of course, this cheekbone, because it has to, do y'all see that? This cheekbone, honey. Moment of silence. Okay. Other side. Do y'all see that? I do slightly on my chin, not too much, just a little bit. On my forehead, a little bit. And then my lip. Add a little pizzazz in that thing. I hope you all enjoyed this little tutorial of a natural beat face, no shadows. More than likely, the next video will have a little pop of color, show y'all how I do those eyeshadow looks with those cut creases and all of that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell your friends, head to Today's Palettes YouTube channel, because this is where it goes down with makeup and the beauty tips and all of that.